Guys! So, I want to do something a little bit different this time, and I was thinking about ranking all of the dolls that I either currently have or have had throughout my life. I know this whole tier list thing has been done to death, but fuck it. I feel like making a tier list video, so that's what we'll be doing. So, how this is going to work is that I will go through a list of dolls by series or line, depending on who you ask, talk about them for a bit, and then place them on the tier list. You know, typical tier list deal. I also want to mention this because I know how you people can be sometimes, that this video is strictly my opinion and my opinion alone. Obviously, many of you are going to feel differently, and if you do, congratulations. Just please try not to be an asshat about it. It's okay to have a differing opinion. It's not okay to be an asshole about it. I also excluded dolls that are more like figures, such as Secret Crush and Tokyo Trends. Trust me, this video is long enough as is, so they were omitted more to save time, and they may show up in a future listing video. Alright, enough with the preamble, let's get on to it. First, let's talk about Rainbow High, starting with my Series 2 Special Edition Valentine's Day Kia Heart. Oof, that was a mouthful. Kia was released around Valentine's Day in 2022 as a, special edition doll. She came with 2 outfits, a stand, a comb, 2 pairs of shoes, a pair of socks, and a set of golden heart earrings, 2 hangers, and golden hair clips. I love this doll. Her pink, blue, and yellow hair remind me a lot of bubblegum ice cream, and her dark pink eyeshadow pops super well with her light pink lipstick and tan skin. She's also highly articulated. I personally love articulated dolls. Being able to pose them just brings so much more life and personality. My only real complaint with the doll itself, and this is true with all Rainbow High dolls, is that the elbow and knee joints are super stiff. Her clothes are also of really nice quality, albeit I do think the design of her second outfit, the one she's in currently, is a bit odd. I've never been a huge fan of long sleeves and shorts. I just always thought it looked really off. Not only that, but she also has a jean jacket and a long sleeve hoodie. I don't know, that just seems a little bit excessive to me. Despite this, I still do love the heart motif, and the colors go really nicely together. As much as I love the heart-shaped heels, they are kind of a huge pain to get on. See, many Rainbow High dolls have heels that have an ankle strap on them. The problem is that their feet tend to be wider than the strap, so it doesn't go in very well and is extremely susceptible to tearing. If any of you guys have Rainbow or Shadow High dolls that have these types of heels, I suggest cutting a slit in the back of the strap. It makes things so much easier. Her other set of heels don't seem to stay on her feet very well. They seem to be too wide, so I tend to strap rubber bands to them, so they'll stay on better. Despite the ill-fitting shoes and unusual clothing choices, I still do love Kia, and she's one of my personal favorite Rainbow High dolls. I'll put her in A tier. Next up, we have Series 1 Fashion Studio Avery Styles from 2020. Avery is actually pretty unique for Rainbow High, as instead of having high-quality rooted hair, she instead has a hard pixie cut and a hole to fit wigs. She comes with 2 nylon wigs, a magenta one and a lavender one. Both wigs are super nice. They better be for the price of $40 in 2020. Anyway, she also comes with multiple articles of clothing, a rack, multiple hangers, 3 pairs of shoes, and some bins. She has the same articulation as Kia and is also of the same quality. Her clothes are less detailed and less themed than Kia's, but she does come with more, so it's not that big a deal. The rack is kinda cheap, but the bins are nice though. Anyway, she is of nice quality, but her makeup does leave something to be desired. She is cute, but doesn't stand out as well as later series. In fairness, she is a Series 1 doll, and that was very common. I'll put her in B tier. Next up, we have a Series 3 Gabriella Isley. Disregard her lack of head, she was damaged when I bought her. Gabriella comes with 2 ice-themed outfits, 2 pairs of shoes, 2 hangers, a choker, a comb, and a stand. Her stand was unfortunately shattered. Her hair is a delightful pastel blue, which matches her outfits and accessories. Her clothes are really nice, too. Her Ice Cube heels being one of my favorite shoes for a doll. Here. See? The only thing I don't like is that her skirt in her first outfit is this beaded belt that's held together with a very small clip. The clip is super hard to get open. In fairness, I do have sausage fingers, but it's still a huge pain, literally. I also think some of her clothing is a bit boring. Like in her first outfit, her turtleneck sweater is just blue. That's it. It's not super exciting, at least in comparison to other Rainbow High dolls. Either way, I think she's still beautiful, head or no head. She'll go in B tier. Next is Series 1 Skylar Bradshaw from 2020, one of the first Rainbow High dolls to be released and the first one I got. Skylar has multiple shades and tints of blue in her long, sleek hair, and the same articulation as all of the other Rainbow High dolls. She comes with 2 Jean-inspired outfits, 2 pairs of shoes, a pair of socks, a stand, a pair of blue moon earrings, and a comb. Her outfits are pretty odd. I mean, she has a jean dress for corn's sake. I kind of like her sneakers though. I've always been a sucker for see-through things. You can definitely tell she's one of the earlier Rainbow High dolls. Her makeup and outfits lack the intricacy of later releases, and it felt like the designers didn't really know what they wanted to do with her. She does get some bonus points for being one of the first dolls I got as an adult collector and helped me get hooked on this hobby. I'll put her in C tier. Next up, we have Series 2 Amaya Rain from 2021. Amaya comes with 2 black outfits, 2 pairs of socks, 2 pairs of shoes, a stand, a comb, and 2 hangers. This version of Amaya seems to be pretty hated among Rainbow High fans. Honestly, I don't see it. I love her rainbow hair, and her makeup created this really super striking and bold look. I can get the hate with her sequin outfit. It looks bizarre, and honestly, it's pretty dumb. It's good quality. The sequins feel like they're stitched in really well. I just don't understand why they made an entire outfit, especially this 3-piece pretending to be a 1-piece outfit, entirely out of sequins. What is this, 2012? Her other outfit is really cute. It's a cheerleader-inspired outfit with a hoodie with chevrons and a cheerleading skirt. The only thing she's missing is a pair of pom-poms. I honestly still really like her though, despite her dumb sequin outfit. She'll go in B tier. The last one for Rainbow High is my Series 1 Hair Studio Amaya Rain from 2020. Amaya is pretty unique. Instead of coming with 2 outfits, she comes with only 1. She also came with 5 hair clips, a brush, a white stand, and 5 things of hair color. The idea is that you could use the included hair color to dye her long, white hair. Then you could wash it out and do it again. I didn't do that because I don't want to stain her hair. I actually really like this doll. Her makeup is a lot more subtle than other Rainbow High dolls, including her baseline doll that was released a few months later. I think this works in her favor. It's subtle, sure, but that's not always a bad thing. It gives her a sort of rainbow through the clouds kind of look. Her white hair has this peekaboo rainbow with silver streaks that really matches her outfit well. The only issue I have with her doll is that her hair feels like it's made out of a different material than other Rainbow High dolls. That or the material used in her hair is cheaper. Either way, her extra long hair is susceptible to knotting and it makes hair play a bit harder. It's not the worst I've had to deal with, but it is kind of annoying, hence why her hair is almost always braided. I also dislike her clear jacket. The plastic used to make the jacket is so stiff that her arms are essentially stuck in a permanent T-pose, hence why I call it the T-pose jacket. The rest of her outfit is fine. I personally would have made her boots pink to match her earrings, but that's a little more of a nitpick. Either way, I do still really like her doll, so I'll put her in B tier. Let's move on to Monster High next. Obviously, with G3 Monster High, many of the characters have undergone modernization, or making the dolls appeal to Gen Z and early Gen Alpha kids and teens. For this list, I am primarily going to look at these dolls as their own interpretation as opposed to a part of a series, since I've only ever owned one non-G3 Monster High doll. That, and also I think the new generation should be able to stand on its own. First up for Monster High is G3 Student Series 1 Draculara from 2022. Drac comes with a single goth-inspired outfit, a bat headband, a pair of batty heels, fishnet socks, a batwing backpack, a bottle of SPF 500, a winged pretzel and a holder, a pair of bat sunglasses, a pink gem ring, a necklace, bat earrings, an eye coffin, her pet bat Count Fabulous, and vampire cherry cup. Drac has bubblegum pink skin, split dyed hair in Barbie pink and black, light pink makeup, a black heart on her face, Barbie pink eyes, and pointed ears. She's also a bit shorter and curvier than her previous incarnations. I love her doll. She's super cute and I love her pink and black color scheme. She still has a slight gothic edge, but it's a lot softer now, and that's not necessarily a bad thing. I also love how G3 has a lot more body diversity, with Drac now being more of a curvy doll as opposed to the stick her dolls used to be. Drac's G3 design is a prime example of how to modernize an old classic design while still keeping aspects of the original. My main complaint about the doll itself, and this is true with all of the G3 Monster High dolls, is that she feels somewhat cheap, especially for the price. For the student series, aka the Playline dolls, they can cost between $15 and $25 depending on the doll and where you get them from. I guess it's excusable for the student series, but I remember being able to buy Playline Barbies for about the same price, but them being much higher quality. Plus, I've noticed there's a ton of seams from the molding process, and this is true for all of them, so it makes the dolls look super cheap. Her outfit is really cute, and it fits the theme of her doll. Again, she has a sort of modernized goth look, which isn't as iconic as her old G1 design, but she still stands on her own pretty well. I just wish the clothes were of better quality. The clothes also feel pretty cheap, but at least the designs are relatively nice, so Drac goes in A tier despite her cheapness. Next up is the Coffee Break Deuce Gorgon, part of the Coffee Break 2-pack, released as a Target exclusive in 2022. Deuce comes with a single outfit, 4 coffee cups, each themed to a different main character, a cupcake on a plate, a pair of yellow-green snake sunglasses, a coffin-shaped order tablet, his pet mouse Perseus, and a small motorcycle for Perseus. His outfit comprises of a purple and orange hoodie with mesh sleeves and a print of snakes, marble print pants, a teal apron, and a yellow-green winged shoes that match his sunglasses. Unlike the other Monster High dolls, he does not have rooted hair. Instead, he has molded snake hair in an asymmetrical style. While I usually prefer my dolls to have rooted hair, I think giving Deuce molded snake hair was a smart choice. He is a Gorgon after all, and having snakes made of rooted hair would either look terrible or be too hard to do. His doll has mint green skin, sea foam green snake hair, yellow green eyes with slit pupils, and the same points of articulation as other Monster High dolls, but instead of having a waist joint, he has 2 ankle joints. Odd choice, but okay. The ankle joints are a bit loose, and it makes removing his shoes way harder than it should be. That's really my only complaint. I love Deuce's new design. His old designs are pretty uggo, and his new design is a huge step up. I'll put him in B tier. The other doll released as part of the Coffee Break set was Frankie Stein. Frankie comes with a single outfit, their pet dog Whatsit, a purse, bolt earrings, a silver belt, a yellow-green tie, a silver lightning bolt clip, and an eye coffin, as well as the other accessories that I mentioned with Deuce. Frankie's outfit comes with a short-sleeved gingham top, a matching jacket, a pair of black pleather shorts, and 2 pink boots, 1 tall and 1 short. Frankie now rocks sky blue skin, white hair with black and aqua streaks, 1 royal blue and 1 emerald eye, a silver prosthetic leg with tattoos, neon pink lipstick, stitches, an eyebrow piercing, and yellow and blue eyeshadow. I really like Frankie's new design. Sure, they may be missing their iconic neck bolts and mint green skin, but their preppy style and prosthetic leg are super stylish and very fitting for their character. Also, bonus points for a non-binary doll. They go in B tier because I do prefer their older design, and Frankie's other releases do look better in my opinion. Next up is Student Series 2 Venus McFlytrap, released in 2024. Venus comes with a single outfit, a milk crate backpack, a trapper keeper, hairspray, a water bottle, pink sunglasses, vine earrings, a vine hair clip, 2 leg warmers, 1 mesh and 1 elastic, a pair of pink and ombre boots with green vines, an eye coffin, silver choker, a belt, and her pet thing, Julian. Venus's outfit is made up of a mesh pink, green, and lavender undershirt, a black and pink tank top that says nature on it, and a pair of jean shorts. Venus has pretty unique hair. Instead of her hair being typical Saran or poly hair, Venus's hair is micro-braided and almost kind of feels like yarn. Definitely gives off that vine look. Venus has grass green skin, leafy ears, magenta and lemon yellow eyeshadow, pink lipstick, fangs, chestnut eyes, magenta and lime green hair, molded braids, and molded vines. I do wish they made the vine detailing darker so it pops more, but honestly that's always something I could just do myself. She is beautiful. The pink and green contrast so well, and she has such intricate detailing on her legs and ears. Really, the only thing that keeps her out of S tier is her quality. She has the same problems as the other Monster High dolls. Easy A tier. Next doll is Student Series 1 Abby Abominable, released in 2023. Abby comes with a single outfit, a snowflake backpack, a box of snow corpses, a chocolate popsicle, a pair of orchid icicle earrings, a pair of orchid icicle sunglasses, an eye coffin, a fanny pack, and her pet mammoth, Tundra. Abby is a plus-sized blue yeti with icy blue, white, and lavender hair with silver tinsel, mauve eyes, sky navy blue eyeshadow, navy lipstick, sharp canines, a lavender nose, white freckles, horns, large furry ears, and a small snowflake on her cheek. Her outfit consists of a long white and violet top, lavender flare pants with iridescent snowflakes, and purple platform slippers with sparkly cerulean bottoms. Much like with Venus, Abby is one of my personal favorites. I'm a sucker for ice-themed dolls, with the exception of Elsa from Frozen. Abby is absolutely gorgeous, although her somewhat standard quality is what keeps her from S tier, so she'll go in A tier. Next up, we have Skulltimate Secrets Viridescence Clawdeen Wolf, released in 2022. Clawdeen was released as part of the Skulltimate Secrets line, a line of surprise dolls that came packaged in plastic lockers. If I remember correctly, the Viridescent line is the second series after Neon Frights. Anyway, the idea is that you get 4 plastic keys. Each can be used in one of 4 compartments, with the big one housing the doll itself. The purple one housed Clawdeen. Clawdeen came with 2 outfits, a clutch, a boa, lavender hoop earrings, a violet and gold headband, a violet toothbrush for some reason, a lavender ice cream cone, a choker that says Howl on it, and a thing that I have no idea what it's supposed to be. I think it's supposed to be a makeup compact, but I'm not really sure. Outfit 1 comes with a galaxy print oversized tank, a cheetah print skirt in lavender, and sparkly lavender and white platform shoes with moons on them. Outfit 2 consists of a mesh sleeve top with constellations, iridescent lavender shorts, and purple ombre boots. Clawdeen here is wearing her second outfit currently. Clawdeen herself has mocha skin, lilac hair, wolf ears, tufts of fur on the sides of her head, chestnut eyes, a dog nose, freckles, and purple makeup with some subtle sparkle. I'll be honest, this set was kinda disappointing. Unboxing was really fun, but since the set is about $30, I expected a higher quality doll. She feels slightly cheaper than the other Monster High dolls I have, and we need to talk about the hair. So, there are 3 common materials used to make rooted doll hair: nylon, saran, and polypropylene. Nylon tends to be the best of the 3, having a very silky and smooth texture and a distinct shine. It is also the least susceptible to knotting and fraying. Rainbow High dolls often use nylon. Saran is a pretty solid option as well. Saran sometimes has a sticky feel to it and isn't nearly as smooth as nylon. Depending on the quality, saran hair may frizz, but not always. Most dolls usually have saran. And finally, we have polypropylene, or poly for short. Poly tends to be a popular option for dolls with textured hair, such as Clawdeen here. The issue of poly is that it tends to be extremely low quality and is susceptible to fraying and knotting. For $30, this is unacceptable. Not only that, but I expect the iridescent theme to be stronger. But really, the only semblance of iridescence is Clawdeen's makeup and 1 pair of shorts. That's it! I will admit I do like the locker. It even has holes on the back so it can be hung up on a wall. The designs on the doors are nice as well. I would have personally gone and made each detail a different color, shade, or tint to really make them pop, but we're starting to get into nitpick territory. This is really sad, but I have to put Clawdeen in D tier. Mostly just because she was incredibly disappointing. I really wanted to like this doll, and I think she is really cute and really pretty, but the poly hair and the really cheap quality, even by Monster High standards, the fact that she costs $30, there's no excuse. D tier. The final doll for Monster High is actually the only G1 doll I've ever had. Freaky Fusion's Hybrids Bonita Femur from 2014. The Freaky Fusion line combined 2 different monsters into whole new characters. The one I had was Bonita Femur, who combined a skeleton with the Mothman. Odd choice, but okay. Bonita came with a single outfit, detachable wings, which also act as a stand, a journal, a brush, and a pair of neon yellow shoes and a belt. Her single outfit was a black and pink dress with butterflies. That's it. Her dress actually kind of gave me Barbie Mariposa vibes. Bonita had bubblegum pink skin and eyes, platinum blonde hair with a magenta and black streak, huge pink and black wings with translucent yellow, yellow eyeshadow, raspberry lipstick, feathery antennae, and a mix of bone and scale detailing all throughout her body. I actually forgot how beautiful this doll is. Definitely an odd idea, but the sheer detail of her skin and wings. Ugh! I wish I still had her. I also remember her being of higher quality than any of the G3 Monster High dolls that I have currently. Not like rainbow high quality, but better quality. She'll go in S tier. Next round is Barbie. I mean, whose collection isn't complete without at least a few Barbies? First up, we have the Barbie Color Reveal Glitter, the pink-haired edition from 2022. This is one of those gimmicky color reveal dolls where you stick them in a bottle or tub of water and this glittery coating comes off, revealing the doll. I decided not to reveal her. I like the glitter. She's almost like a cyborg or something. Anywho's, she comes with a clear necklace, clear shoes, and clear heart earrings, multiple hair and bun options to stick in her head, a pet dog, a disco ball, a yellow polka dot skirt, a sky blue furry boa, a blue scrunchie, and a clear clutch and brush. This doll is coated in a pink sparkly coating that comes off in water. She even comes with a tube that can be filled up with water. The doll, revealed, has fair skin, bubblegum pink and violet molded hair with 2 holes, royal blue eyes and eyeshadow, and dusty pink lipstick. Her outfit is mostly molded on and consists of a violet polka dotted leotard with a pink cupcake, magenta leggings, and her skirt that you get to unbox. I really don't like this doll. I think the swappable hair bits are cool, but the quality is not great. One of them is already falling apart, and it feels like the rest could do the same. In fact, the whole thing feels cheap. She's only about $25, which isn't terrible, but you can get so many better surprise toys for this price. The only thing keeping her out of F tier is that she doesn't look as boring as some of the modern fashionistas. And yes, I am more than aware that this doll and its gimmick are primarily for kids. But just because it's for kids doesn't mean that 1, adults can't enjoy these things as well. After all, I really enjoy the Magic Mixies Pixlings gimmick. Or 2, that kids don't deserve high quality toys. Next, we have the creatively named Daisy with travel accessories from 2022. Honestly, I only bought her so I could OOAK her and just never did. Daisy comes with a single outfit, a guitar, an orange cat, a suitcase, a golden camera, a sheet of stickers, a pair of headphones, a cat neck pillow, a smartphone, a toothbrush, a bottle of water, a tube of toothpaste, a yellow clutch, a pair of magenta sunglasses, and yellow flats with cheetah print. Her outfit is super boring, consisting of a plain violet top and faded jeans. That's really it. The doll itself has bubblegum pink hair, fair skin, is curvy, in fact Daisy was actually one of the first curvy dolls I've ever seen, sky blue eyes, and pink lips. I think she's super boring. Quality is alright, but her design is missing that pizzazz that made Barbie so fun in the first place. Hell, I've even seen Barbie's budget line be more entertaining than this. The only thing that's keeping her out of F tier is the sheer number of accessories. Actually, now that I think of it, I'm pretty sure Mattel only gave her these accessories because they knew how boring this doll was. That's pretty sinful, if you ask me. Screw it, she goes into F tier. Next up is another reveal Barbie, only this one is the Cutie Reveal from 2022. The Cutie Reveal series essentially uses a fursuit that can be removed to reveal the doll. I ended up with the Cutie. The fursuit is of an orange cat. She also came with a sparkly gold skirt, a cat figure that matches her suit, a headband, pink boots, and a heart-shaped comb. At least she should have. When I bought mine from one of those Overstock stores, she actually was missing a lot of her accessories, but in actuality, I really just wanted her because she's a fursuit Barbie. Something really neat is that the jacket of the suit is actually reversible, revealing a salmon, white, and orange striped jacket. Pretty neat, not gonna lie. That is what she's got on currently. The doll itself is dark-skinned with medium brown crimped hair with a pale pink streak, hazel eyes and eyeshadow, raspberry lips, and whiskers that appear and disappear depending on the temperature of water used on her face. Believe it or not, this doll is actually articulate, with 5 points of articulation. This is also the first doll I've ever seen with a molded-on bra. That's not going to affect her rating, I just thought that was kind of neat. My big issue is that her elbow and knee joints feel really cheap. Like, they could snap at any moment. Really hinders her ranking. Her hair also gets really freaking frizzy, so it's tough to get back into her cat head. Other than those issues, I kind of like this doll. I like the idea of having an official Barbie in a fursuit. It's like super funny to me. I just wish the quality was a bit better. I'll put her in C tier. Next is the Barbie Extra number 11 from 2022. Barbie Extra was a line of maximalist fashion dolls meant to compete with MGA's LOL Surprise OMG Fierce line. The line was super fun, however, it was discontinued in 2022, at least for the full-size dolls, most likely due to poor sales and the discontinuation of the Fierce line. Number 11 has tan skin, almost golden eyes, star freckles, powder pink lipstick, and neon green hair in a dual twisted ponytail. She comes with one singular outfit, an oversized white t-shirt with a pink bow dress printed on, black pleather leggings with fake white laces, translucent purple sneakers, an oversized set of silver earrings, an oversized silver necklace, a silver tiara, a silver bracelet, a white pearl bracelet, and a gray bracelet. She also came with a pair of black and white sunglasses, a purple furry boa, an emerald green cereal box purse, a pet parrot, 2 cereal boxes, and a pair of orange heart sunglasses for the bird. The parrot is even able to sit on top of the boxes, albeit poorly. I actually quite like this doll. She's definitely maximalist, and the colors only sort of go together, but honestly, that's what I love about her. She reminds me a bit of like what Barbies used to be back during like the Barbiecore era of like the 2000s and early 2010s. Still does feel relatively cheap and even lost her hand. I just wish Mattel would just make good quality Barbies again. Either way, I'll put her in B tier. Next is the Barbie Fashionistas Made to Move number 132, or the Wheelchair Barbie, from 2022. Made to Move is a body type with an insane amount of joints, with about 11 points of articulation. This makes them super popular with customizers due to their insane posability. This particular Barbie, referred to its code of 132, comes with a single outfit, white sneakers, a blue wheelchair, silver sunglasses, a yellow watch, and a pink ramp. The outfit she comes with consists of a white, orange, sky blue, mauve, and goldenrod striped cold shoulder top and a pair of worn jeans. Believe it or not, this doll is actually of pretty okay quality. The joints move very nicely and hold their shape really well too. The wheelchair is not bad either. She's surprisingly solid given that the Fashionistas line tends to be Barbie's budget line. I actually bought her to use her more as a model rather than as a display piece, since the doll itself is pretty boring and her clothes are pretty underwhelming. She does get some bonus points for being the very first doll I did buy as an adult collector though. I'll put her in C tier. Next up is Halloween star Barbie from 2005. I remember as a kid loving this Barbie. I can still smell her. Fun fact, as a kid, I actually used to think this doll was scented, as she had this sort of like sweet, almost like artificial candy smell to her. It actually wasn't until recently I learned what that distinct smell was actually caused by. It was caused by what are called phthalates. Yes, the chemical that could potentially cause cancer and reproductive harm. It turns out Mattel had actually been using them to soften their plastic of their Barbies and other dolls, specifically the ones with click joints, until about 2007. The more you know. That's actually a little scary to think about, since I used to chew on my Barbie's feet. Anyway, Halloween star Barbie came with a single outfit, a brush, a felt witch hat, a star choker, and black boots. Her outfit was a black felt top with mesh torn sleeves, silver dots, and a yellow mesh center, a pair of boot-cut jeans, and a hip wrap made out of a shiny mesh. She had fair skin, baby blue eyes, mauve makeup, and long blonde hair. I still love this doll. She reeks, literally, of the mid-2000s, and I just love that style. I remember her being of pretty decent quality, but I think she was still a budget doll. I don't really remember. I was like 3 when I got her. I also remember thinking that she had like the heaviest makeup of any Barbie doll. In fairness, I was like 3 or 4 when I got her, so my standards were super low. She is gorgeous though for a Halloween doll, and shows that sometimes simplicity is bliss. I do wish she did come with more accessories though. A tier. I need to get another one, even if she may give me cancer. Next is the Mariposa Magic Wings doll from 2008. I'm just going to state this for the record. I have actually never seen Mariposa, so the movie will not be affecting my ranking. So, Mariposa was a Barbie movie from around the same time, and this was the tie-in doll, at least the main one. Mariposa came with a single outfit, a huge pair of glittery magenta butterfly wings, magenta flats with vines, a rose crown, a hip-wrap skirt, and a magenta necklace. Her outfit is a magenta dress with the top covered in multicolored butterflies and the bottom matching her wings, as in they're very veiny and look like butterfly wings. She also had fair skin, long flowing blonde hair with a pink streak, hazel eyes, and light pink makeup. I remember when I got her and opened her wings up for the first time, and as a 6 and 7-year-old, thinking that was like the coolest thing ever. See, her gimmick is that her wings magically open from being folded in half to being full-sized. I absolutely loved this doll as a kid. As an adult, I can't tell if it's just the poor image quality or what, but she looks like she has these huge eyes with like 1,000-yard stare. She also didn't come with anything else. No stand, no comb, nothing. Just don't see much of a reason for me to get her as an adult collector outside of the nostalgia, so I think she'll be going in B tier. Next is the 12 Dancing Princesses Genevieve with her spinning and light-up skirt from 2006. Once again, I have not seen the 12 Dancing Princesses, so my thoughts on the film will not play a role in my ranking. This was like my favorite doll forever when I was a kid. I used to pretend her skirt could make her fly. Anyway, she came with a single outfit, a gold tiara, and a pet cat charm. Her main gimmick is that her large pink skirt twirls and lights up with the press of a button. It's actually pretty neat, not gonna lie. Her arms also had extra articulation, which was pretty rare for a Barbie back then. Her outfit consists of a light pink and magenta top with gold accents, gold slippers, and that's it. Her skirt is not removable. It makes sense, but is rather disappointing that you can't really dress her up in anything else. The doll itself is fair-skinned with medium-length blonde hair and light pink makeup. Something I just discovered while researching this video is that the cat charm is named Twyla, a name that would later be used for Monster High with the character Twyla Boogeyman. Just thought that was a neat little piece of trivia. Anyway, what do I think of Genevieve as an adult? I still think the spinning skirt gimmick is pretty fun, but the lack of accessories and the fact that her skirt doesn't come off is rather disappointing. That, and just like with Mariposa, I just don't see myself needing to get her as an adult other than for nostalgia's sake. She'll go in B tier, but primarily for nostalgia. Next up is the Island Princess, Princess Rosella singing doll from 2007. Once again, I have not seen the movie. Princess Rosella comes with her blue sparkly dress with a pink mesh, a pet raccoon, peacock feathers that clip into the back, a gold brush, and a pink tiara. The doll itself is fair-skinned with medium blonde hair, mauve makeup, and cerulean eyes. She also has a golden molded necklace with a pink gem being a button that makes her sing. She also has these pink, green, and blue feathers that attach via a hole in her back, giving her a peacock appearance. As an adult, I still really like this doll. She's really pretty, and I do wish she had a little more articulation, but whatever, I still love her. Her face sculpt is gorgeous, her dress is gorgeous, I love the peacock motif, and that song is officially burned into my memory. I want another one. A tier. Next is the Island Princess, Princess Luciana singing doll from 2007. Luciana comes with a purple and gold dress, a purple tiara, and a cat figure. Much like with Rosella, she has a molded necklace with a gem that, when pressed, makes her sing. She has fair skin with dirty blonde hair, lavender eyes, golden eyeshadow, and mauve lips. Holy dingus, I forgot how beautiful this doll is. I will admit I am a bit biased because purple is indeed my favorite color, but damn, like, her face mold is just stunning. Her dark gold and purple makeup goes so nicely with her sparkly purple dress and dirty blonde hair. Ugh, I would just love to have another one. Honestly, I think she's my favorite Barbie, or at least one of them. S tier, easy. Next up is the Barbie Forever Barbie and Tanner, sometimes referred to as the infamous Pooper Scooper Barbie from 2007. This is literally a Barbie where the main gimmick is that she has a magnetic rod to pick up poop. The 2000s were weird. Anyway, this Barbie came with a single, very late 2000s outfit, her yellow lab Tanner, multiple magnetic pellets, a food bowl, a yellow teddy bear, 2 dog bones, a squeak ball that does not actually squeak, a magnetic pooper scooper, a pair of white and blue sneakers, a dog bone shaped mat, a box of dog food, and a trash can. Barbie herself wore a lavender long sleeve t-shirt, a sky blue vest, light gray khakis, and a brown belt. Her long blonde hair had a single braid in the front, and she had cerulean eyes and slightly tanned skin. Tanner was a yellow lab with a pink collar. Tanner was actually flocked as well, believe it or not. The gimmick of this doll, or rather the gimmick of the playset, was extremely weird even by 2007 standards. So, there were these brown pellets that you could feed Tanner by pushing up on his tail and pushing them into his mouth. The pellets would remain inside of Tanner until you pressed on its tail. Once you did, the pellets would fall out of his butt, essentially him pooping. You would then take the wand, which had a magnet at the end, and have Barbie pick up each pellet that Tanner had pooped, and then throw them into the waste bin. The back of the trash can even had a slot for the box to go into, so when Barbie would put the pellets into the can, they would slide into the box, and the cycle would repeat. So, yeah, Tanner would eat his own poop, just like a real dog. This doll was actually quite controversial, partially because it was a dumb idea, but also because the toy was later recalled as kids were eating the pellets, which have magnets in them. Don't worry, I wasn't that dumb. I do remember this set being of pretty good quality, actually, and this Barbie even had some extra articulation. It was just such an odd idea. I know I don't want to focus too heavily on the gimmick, but I can't help it. It's just so weird. C tier. Next, we have the I Can Be Dr. Barbie. I don't know what year this set came out in. All I know is that it came out in the early 2010s. If I had to guess, 2011, but I can't really say for certain. This set came with 2 dolls that will each be graded separately, that being Barbie and Chelsea, a medical examination table, a blood pressure monitor, a stethoscope, Band-Aid stickers, a lollipop, an otoscope, pink glasses for Chelsea, a thermometer, and a pink cast for Chelsea. The Barbie single outfit consists of a white and pink lab coat, molded pink leggings, and white heels. She has fair skin, curled blonde hair, cerulean eyes, and powder pink makeup. This Barbie is cute. I wish she had actual pants rather than molded on leggings, but I do like her outfit and her face. She still has that Barbie core glam, just in a more professional package. I also remember the quality actually being pretty solid on this set. She'll go in C tier. The other doll in the I Can Be Doctor set is Chelsea, who, if I remember correctly, is Barbie's little sister. Chelsea has a pretty unique gimmick in this set. If you pull on her upper torso, she's able to grow. Pretty neat for a child doll, and at least this one doesn't grow boobs like some other dolls. Chelsea came with a single outfit, a white dress with strawberries and blue frills, strawberry red shorts, and matching flats. Chelsea looks like a little version of Barbie with the same curl-ended blonde hair, cerulean eyes, and powder pink lips. Chelsea is pretty cute, but she looks identical to Barbie, just a bit younger. She also felt slightly cheaper than Barbie, with her body feeling hollow, but I guess that kind of makes sense given her gimmick. I'll put her in C tier. Next is the Splash and Style Mermaid, specifically the Aqua one from 2008. This doll comes with a seahorse and a comb. That's it. The doll itself has medium skin, long medium brown hair with an aqua streak, aqua eyeshadow, powder pink lips, a molded aqua shell top, an aqua and white ombre tail with yellow beads and pale pink shells, an aqua tiara, and a pink beaded necklace. The gimmick of this doll is that if you squeezed her sides, her tail would move, allowing her to swim. The issue is that this doll is not of the best quality. She's advertised as being a mermaid doll that can go swimming, but when I was a kid, water would constantly get stuck in her tail, so much so that her tail became moldy. I was also able to completely remove said tail as a 7-year-old. Yeah, not the best. She's pretty, but the poor quality and lack of stand, as well as lack of other accessories, definitely lands her in D tier. So this next one's a bit interesting. This is a Barbie that I recently found at a thrift store. If you watch the Thrift Finds video, you'll know exactly which one I'm talking about. I don't know which Barbie this is, or when she even came out. I theorized with the help of people on Reddit that this doll probably came out in 1989. I don't even believe that the outfit I found her in was her original outfit, so I'll just try to judge this doll based on its own merits. The doll itself has frizzy, possibly crimped blonde hair and cerulean eyes, mauve eyeshadow, bubblegum pink lipstick, and the twist and turn style body. Here. So her torso is able to twist. It's hard to do this one-handed, by the way. The outfit she's currently wearing comes from a fashion pack that I found at the same thrift store, but the neon pink pants were part of the original outfit that I found her in. The shoes she's wearing do go to the color reveal Barbie that we covered earlier. She's a bit hard to rank as I don't know what her original outfit was or if she came with any accessories or as part of a playset or something, but I still like her. To me, she looks like a classic Barbie, almost like the one my mom would have had. All her joints feel actually really good, and she was in spectacular condition when I found her. She just needed a little bit of conditioner. Her head does feel really squishy though. I don't know if it was always like this or if this is just due to her age. I don't know, but because this is the first vintage Barbie I've had. I'll put her in C tier. And finally for Barbie, we have the Barbie Puppy Swim School from 2010. This doll came as part of a playset, but we'll focus on the doll itself. The actual set comes with 3 dogs, a plastic pool, a float, a diving board, a ball, and a hoop. The Barbie comes in a Barbie pink 2-piece suit, sunglasses, and black slide-on shoes. She has pale skin, cerulean eyes, and blonde hair tied up in a ponytail, as well as Barbie pink eyeshadow and lips. I'll be honest, I was shocked that this Barbie actually came with a proper bathing suit that wasn't molded on. That's a rarity nowadays. I actually like this doll. She's a bit simple, but I think she looks really cute. The pink and black accents look really nice, and she gets a bonus for not having a molded on bathing suit. We'll put her in B tier. Next is MGA's Dream Bella Color Change Surprise Little Fairies Jalen, or the pink one, from 2022. So, Dream Bella, specifically this line, is MGA's answer to the Barbie color reveal, specifically the Chelsea variation. And let me tell you, it's pretty shameless, even by MGA standards. First off, you can tell I didn't do the color reveal thing and decided to keep her pink. Same reason as why I didn't reveal the color reveal Barbie. Anyway, you can tell the gimmick is exactly the same as the Barbie color reveal, with the doll being coated in a metallic pink coating rather than a glittery pink coating. She comes in a plastic tub that you fill with water and soak her in there to remove the coating. She also comes with a dark magenta tutu, magenta Mary Janes, clip-on translucent wings, a light pink star sponge, and a magenta bun wig. Once revealed, Jalen has medium skin, dark brown eyes, purple eyebrows, and a silver leotard. She is kinda cute, and the quality is alright by general doll standards, but super cheap by MGA standards. But she gets knocked down quite a few points for being a blatant copy of the Chelsea color reveal. She'll go into D tier. Next, we have a series of dolls called Lottie. Lottie is a brand of dolls whose main gimmick is that they are based on the proportions and body type of the average 9-year-old as opposed to a teenager or young adult. The first Lottie on the list is Pool Party from 2020. This doll comes with a flamingo one-piece suit, cloth water wings, an inflatable flamingo, and a flamingo towel. The doll itself has fair skin, sky blue eyes, powder pink lips, and short dirty blonde hair. The doll itself is of nice quality, and she better be. She costs $30. Her accessories are also nice as well, albeit I have heard some reports of the floaty eventually gaining a hole in it. I haven't had that happen yet to mine, but I also never use it, so I just think she's kind of boring. She's cute, but doesn't really have a whole lot going on. This remains true throughout all of Lottie's lineup, and I really wish she had more articulation. You also don't get a whole lot of stuff for the $30 price tag. She only comes with a single bathing suit, a short towel, arm floaties, and an inflatable. That's it. She doesn't even come with shoes or a street outfit. Not even like a bottle of sunscreen or sunglasses. Hell, the Draculara doll I have isn't even like a beach doll, and yet she came with sunscreen, sunglasses, a backpack, and other accessories that I wish this one would come with. I'm gonna go ahead and put Lottie here in C tier because she's of nice quality, like good build quality, nice clothing quality. Kind of wish her hair was nylon, but I mean, it's fine. But just the lack of accessories and just overall not very exciting design. Yeah, C tier. Next up is the Young Inventor from 2020. I actually picked this one up because she looks so much like one of my OCs. This doll comes with a cherry red and white raglan shirt with an atomic model on it, a pair of dark blue jean shorts, white socks, tan work shoes, a beige tool belt, a hard hat, and a handful of tools. The doll itself has long, natural red crimped hair, emerald green eyes, and pale skin. Except for the hair and eye color, this is the exact same doll as the Pool Party Lottie. Same face sculpt, same body mold, same everything. There really isn't much of a reason for collectors to get Lottie dolls. They're all pretty much the exact same doll. I guess you could argue that all doll brands are like this, but at least with brands like Barbie, Mattel actually experiments and tries some slightly new things, even if they don't always work. Lottie feels like it's playing it too safe for the sake of good PR, but I'll save that discussion for a future video. Anywho's, I do prefer this doll over the Pool Party doll. At least she comes with shoes, although I do wish she came with a brush and maybe even a stand. C tier. The last Lottie doll I had was the School Days Lottie from 2014. Much like the Young Inventor, this doll looked a lot like another OC of mine. This doll comes with a white collared shirt, a deep red cross tie, a jean overall dress, a red and white scarf, black glasses, white socks, blue Mary Janes, a sky blue cat backpack, black glasses, and a series of cards. The doll had light skin, medium brown silky hair, and medium brown eyes. Out of all three Lottie dolls I've had, this one's been my favorite. I love how she comes with glasses, and her outfit is really cute as well, but I definitely had my issues with her. Her glasses are held on using this band. Within a day, that band snapped, and her glasses wouldn't stay on her face any longer. Her socks are also really hard to remove due to her rubbery legs. One of the straps on her backpack also tore clean off, making her bag useless now. This is pretty inexcusable given how expensive these dolls are. I'm also not a huge fan of the leadership card she comes with, but once again, that is a topic for another day. She also has the same face syndrome as all of the other dolls. Yeah, not super exciting. C tier, but barely. Next doll is part of a line called Cave Club. Cave Club was a line of dolls created by Mattel in 2019 and centered around tween cave people, aka the first set of best friends. Actually, wait, I have an idea. Hold on. I want to pick them up so that way it's like a lot more of a clean look. The only one I have is Slate, the artist of the group, released in 2020. Slate comes with a cheetah print tunic, raspberry tiger shorts, teal leg warmers, his pet bird Taggy, a palette that can be strapped around his torso, a yellow-green comb, a paintbrush, a bow necklace, a gray palette that attaches to his arm, and a crimped hair clip for you. Slate has tan skin, dark teal eyes, sky blue and lemon yellow splatters on his face, and cerulean crimped hair with lime green streaks. I'm not a huge fan of Slate. I don't really like how poofy his cheeks are, and nothing about his outfit really works. I get what they were trying to go for with his color scheme and crazy outfit, but unlike the Barbie Extra, it's too much. It's too much. It's just, eh. He also kind of looks like he came straight out of the Barbie series instead of standing on his own. You can mostly see it in the way his eyes and face look, since he has that same stylization as current Barbie. And in this case, that's not really a good thing when you're trying to establish your own brand. He also feels really cheap, similar to G3 Monster Highs. The joints in his arms feel like they could pop off at any moment. His accessories don't really fit or slip off way too easily. The design even looks kinda cheap. Maybe not like dollar store cheap, but not as strong as something like Monster High. Honestly, I'm gonna put him in D tier. The next line is Failfix, or hashtag Failfix, depending on who you ask. This line was introduced in 2020 by Moose Toys, but was unfortunately discontinued after both poor sales and a controversy that I will save for another video. The idea is that kids could help fix these characters who attempted to do their own makeup based on a trendy tutorial and failed tremendously. I have 2 dolls from this line. The first is Too Dreamy, the one and only special edition release from 2020. Too Dreamy comes with 3 outfits, a set of yellow hoop earrings with rainbows on them, a matching necklace, 2 pairs of shoes, a stand and seat combo, a brush, twist and hair gems, a winged thing that allow you to braid her hair, a faceplate, a face mask, and 2 things of hair color. Much like with Amaya Rain, I did not use the hair cream because I did not want to stain her hair. Her first outfit is a pastel blue bathrobe. Her second outfit consists of a pastel yellow shirt with Barbie pink overalls stitched on and lilac sneakers. Her third outfit, the outfit she is currently wearing, is a pastel pink, blue, and yellow dress with a slip-on that goes on underneath and white platform heels. Her 3 outfits are really cute, but not exactly of the best quality. Her straps on outfit 2 have since ripped off, and her bathrobe has printed on detailing that could have been physical. The doll itself is also beautiful. Her fixed face has multicolored eyeshadow with silver glitter, rosy blush, white stars, shiny pink lips, blue ombre eyes, super pale skin, and platinum blonde hair. It's a bit hard to see on camera, but when she's in her third outfit, she almost looks like a goddess. Trust me, in real life, she is stunning. However, I do wish the doll was of slightly better quality. Her joints feel really cheap and feel like they could pop out at any moment. I was also never able to figure out the braid tool. It seemed overly complicated, especially for kids. In fairness, I do have a condition called dyspraxia that does affect my motor skills, but still, I can braid. See? I can braid just fine, so I don't know why I wasn't able to figure out the tool. But despite these flaws, I think she still looks amazing, so she'll go in A tier. The only other fail-fix doll I have is Preppy Posh, one of the core lines released in 2020. Preppy comes with one of 3 outfits, a failed makeup faceplate, a pastel blue bubbly face mask, a large deep blue butterfly clip, a pair of Barbie pink heeled sandals, pastel pink earrings, and a pair of pastel pink glasses. Preppy has pale skin, almond colored eyes, blonde hair, and her fixed face has light natural looking makeup, powder pink lips, and a beauty mark on her lower left side of her lips. Preppy, along with the rest of the core line, came with one of 3 outfits, a day outfit, a sparkle outfit, or a night outfit. The day and sparkle are pretty much identical with the exception of the sparkle having a glittery skirt. Duh. And the night was more of a formal outfit based on that yellow Burberry thing that we're all familiar with. If you've seen Clueless, you'll know what I'm talking about. I ended up with her day outfit, which is this navy blue and white school uniform inspired dress. I love this doll. All my complaints are pretty much exactly the same as with Too Dreamy, and I still think she's really cute. I do wish this line did last longer, but I do want to do a sort of rise and fall video about fail-fix in the future, so I'll save a lot of my thoughts for then. In the meantime, Preppy goes into A tier. The next series we will be taking a look at tends to be pretty beloved by collectors and is Ever After High. Ever After High was a series of dolls created by Mattel in 2013 and lasting until about 2018. The theme of the series was that all of the characters were children of famous fairy tale characters. Pretty much like the same idea as Monster High or Descendants, but, the kids of fairy tale characters as opposed to, say, famous monsters and also a Mattel thing rather than a Disney thing. Anywho's, I had 3 dolls from this line. The first is Magic Arrow Raven Queen from 2016. Hey, that rhymes. Raven comes with a violet bow, 3 lavender arrows, a silver headdress, a silver neck piece, 2 violet shoes, a lavender and turquoise skirt, a teal wrist guard, and a double-sided cape that can wrap around her waist and become a skirt. Raven has a lavender molded on top, large molded multi-layered black belt, molded on black leggings, plum and black hair, violet eyes, and plum lipstick. Her gimmick is that she can launch arrows. Just attach her second arm guard, pull on her right arm until it locks in place, put an arrow through the bow, and slip her fingers into the end, push the button in her back, and voila! Arrow launched. I will admit this gimmick is pretty fun. She also feels like she's built really well, especially because I think she was a budget doll that was released towards the end of Ever After High's reign. I really only have about 3 issues with this doll. First, it's the molded on clothes, especially the belt. The belt creates this ridge on her lower waist that just looks really odd, especially when she's not wearing either of her skirts. I get that this was done so she could wear a cape around her waist, but it just looks really off. Second, the lack of articulation in the upper half. Her left arm is permanently stuck out in a holding position, and her right arm can only move when it's in the up position. It's locked in place when it's in the down position. This really limits play and display options for both kids and adults. And third, the face. I've actually had this issue with other Ever After High dolls, but the heads are just super bulbous, and the small faces definitely do not help. Which really sucks because I always thought a lot of the outfits were stunning. But I just can't vibe with the heads. Just these big circle heads with squished faces. And Raven Queen tends to be the worst, especially this one. She'll go in C tier. Next up for Ever After High is Legacy Day Apple White from 2013. Apple White came with a long, flowing apple red and white dress, a matching cape, an apple red and white purse, a gold brush, a gold book that could be used to store things, a super small golden key, a ruby ring, gold earrings, white and gold heels, and a large golden crown, as well as a stand. Apple is extremely pale with light blonde hair, icy blue eyes, and ruby red lipstick. This doll's outfit is absolutely stunning. The details, the colors, absolutely regal, and gives me very much like a queen vibe. The only thing that really knocks it down for me is the head. It's the bulbous rounded head. I just really don't like the heads on these dolls. Everything else was spot on and gorgeous. I just can't vibe with the heads. I'll put her in A tier. The last Ever After High doll I had was the Legacy Day Briar Beauty from 2013. And beauty is absolutely right. Briar comes with a fabulous magenta and black dress, a matching black cape with sparkly black roses, black heels with magenta roses, a magenta rose purse, a magenta keepsake book, a silver key brush, a tiny magenta key, a silver and magenta rose tiara, a silver necklace, and a stand. Briar has tan skin, medium brown hair with magenta streaks, almond eyes, powder pink eyeshadow, and magenta lips. Pretty much my exact thoughts with Apple White apply to Briar Beauty. I don't think her face is quite as bulbous as Apple or Raven, but it is still noticeable. Also, black and pink is one of the best color schemes. She'll go in A tier. The next series is the Magic Mixies Pixlings. Magic Mixies are a series of figures and plushes released by Moose Toys in 2021. A spin-off series, known as the Magic Mixies Pixlings, was released in 2023. The Pixlings are small dolls that come packaged in a large potion bottle. With the included materials, you can mix a potion to reveal the doll. I have 2 of them. The first is Unia the Unicorn from Wave 1, released in 2023. Unia here has light orchid skin, bubblegum pink hair with magenta and violet streaks, orchid eyes, white eyeshadow, bubblegum pink lips and freckles, a shiny pink star gem, an icy blue horn, large pointed ears, amethyst wings, a bubblegum pink, pastel blue, and amethyst molded top, a pastel pink and blue skirt with a white mesh and silver moons and stars, and a pair of shiny periwinkle sandals. Unia here has light orchid skin, bubblegum pink hair with magenta and violet streaks, orchid eyes, white eyeshadow, bubblegum pink lips and freckles, a shiny pink star gem, an icy blue horn, large pointed ears, amethyst wings, a bubblegum pink, pastel blue, and amethyst molded top, a pastel pink and blue skirt with a white mesh and silver moons and stars, and a pair of shiny periwinkle sandals. The only accessory she comes with outside of the potion bottle is a golden stand. I think she's really cute, and I'm glad to see her face gem and horn are pretty well rooted in there. The printing on her face is pretty solid too, but she does look a little bit pixelated. You really wouldn't notice unless you look like really closely into her eyes, but still looks pretty solid for the printing. My 2 biggest gripes are 1, molded clothes, and 2, only her arms are articulated. Her legs aren't, and I thought that was kind of an odd choice. In fairness, this isn't exclusive to just Unia, but the line as a whole. I also really hate the stand. The hole for the stand is only in one of her shoes, so if you lose her shoes, she can't stand. And if you do manage to get her on the stand, the weird shape of it will cause Unia's weight to be really unbalanced, and she ends up falling over. Again, this isn't exclusive to just Unia, but it is still super annoying. In fairness, at least she came with one. She'll go in B tier. The other pixeling I have is one of the 2 exclusives released to either Target or Walmart in 2023. I have the one from Target, Winter the Bunny Pixeling, who, in my opinion, is the superior of the 2. Winter has white skin, long powder pink hair with white streaks and tinsel, large bunny ears, huge cerulean eyes, Barbie pink makeup, a long white dress with a metallic pink belt and metallic hearts and snowflakes, a sky blue heart gem, and pastel pink shoes. Unlike regular pixelings, she comes with 3 accessories, a white staff with a blue gem, a pastel pink mesh cape with white fur trim, and a white fur headband. Winter is absolutely beautiful, and to top it off, her dress isn't molded on! Her face is a lot more pixelated than Unia's, so she does lose some points there, but she is both adorable and beautiful at the same time. A tier. Next up is another MGA doll line that didn't seem to last very long, specifically Series 1 Jordy from Mermaze Mermaids. You know, with a Z, because it's clearly 2005, and the only way to tell something is hip with the kids is to add that Z on the end. All joking aside, this is clearly the best quality doll I have so far. She could retail for $50, and I'd still say she's worth the price. Jordy is a light tan mermaid with long micro-braided dark brown and blonde hair, medium brown inset eyes with rooted eyelashes, lemon yellow eyeshadow, mauve lips, freckles, a black heart under her left eye, a black and lemon yellow tail, a white fin, a lemon yellow tank top that says Swim Team, and a silver poofy jacket with black stripes. Her accessories include a silver crossbody net that holds a translucent pink ball, a pink pair of sporty shades, a large pair of silver heart earrings, 2 pink and white sport bands, a large silver necklace, and I think that's it. This doll is beautiful, and one of the highlights of my collection, so I so regret sleeping on mermaids for so long, but at least I have Jordy here, and I am also still salty about the unreleased Sirens line. Oh, they're so beautiful. Even cooler, she doesn't come with a stand. That's because she doesn't need one. Just flip her tail fin 90 degrees and flop, instant stand that you can never lose. Really, the only gripes I have are more like nitpicks. The biggest one is that I wish she did have a joint in her tail, right about, like right here, that would allow her to move. This could just add so much play and display value. Either way, Jordy gets high marks, S tier. Next up is Bratz, and Bratz need no introduction. So the first one is the Bratz Boys Cameron, the 20th anniversary re-release from 2021, with the original Cameron being one of the first Bratz dolls released all the way back in 2001. I just made myself feel old. In 2021, to celebrate the 20th anniversary of Bratz, MGA re-released many of the original Bratz just as they would have came out all those years ago in all of their Y2K glory, a trend that they have been continuing to do as of late. Cameron here has pale skin, sky blue eyes, and dirty blonde hair in that classic NSYNC style that every guy seemed to have had back then. He comes with 2 outfits, the first being of a black t-shirt, dark blue Jeanco style jeans with 2 orange stripes, and brown loafers. This is the outfit that he is currently wearing. His second outfit is a white t-shirt, a brown and white flannel, a pair of light blue ripped jeans, and black loafers. He also came with a deep red baseball cap, a pair of black sporty sunglasses with red flames, 2 gray chain necklaces, a black studded bracelet, and a maroon crossbody bag with baby blue trim. He also came with a poster. Cameron looks like he came straight out of the early 2000s, and I love it. He's also the only male doll I have with rooted hair. It's actually pretty rare for boy dolls to have rooted hair, as their hair is typically very short. I can appreciate the rooted and even shaved hair, but I can see why most boy dolls have molded hair. Cameron's hair just kind of floats wherever it wants, and it's a bit of a pain to style, especially if you want him to wear his hat. That, and we need to talk about the feet. See, Bratz have always had these unique feet, in that instead of standard doll shoes, they have these giant feet that would snap on a peg. Great! Except they have very rubbery legs, so that their legs are always moving when you're trying to get their feet on. It's way harder than it needs to be. I've always hated these shoes, even as a kid. Other than that, I love Cameron. He's super nostalgic, and with Y2K making a comeback, trendy as well. A tier. The other Bratz doll I distinctly remember having is actually pretty unique, that being the Bee Bratz Chloe. So in fairness, the doll itself isn't super unique, but rather what she was tied in with. Bee Bratz was a website where users could create their own Bratz character and interact with other players. If you're aware of such games like BarbieGirls.com, it's like that, but Bratz themed. The site launched in 2007 along with a series of dolls, a pink one, a blue one, and a purple one. The dolls themselves don't actually have names, but are heavily modeled after 3 of the main cast, with the pink one being Chloe, the purple one being Yasmin, and the blue one being Sasha. If I remember correctly, unlike Barbie Girls, in order to make an account, you needed one of the Bee Bratz dolls, as each one came with a USB necklace that was used to access the game. I could of course be wrong. I did play this game over 15 years ago. Jeez, I'm getting old. But these dolls did come with a USB stick that did something. It could have been used to bring the doll into the game, I really don't remember. Other than the USB stick, the doll came with a pet, in this case an alien-looking cat, a metallic mouse, and a matching mouse pad. The doll itself came in a metallic pink and silver single-sleeved dress and matching heels, as well as silver bubble earrings. She has pale skin, blonde hair, hazel eyes, bubblegum pink eyeshadow, and powder pink lips. The outfit that she wears, while simple, gives me a "this is what people in the future will wear" kind of vibe, and I love it. It's so late 2000s tech, and I'm just obsessed with that. I don't necessarily want to call it like Future Arrow, but it's kind of giving me aspects of Future Arrow, especially the bubble earrings. She is so nostalgic, and even if the outfit is incredibly simplistic, I don't care. A tier. Also, if anyone watching is an expert on archiving old Flash games, especially open world style Flash games, and knows where to get the source code for BeeBratz.com, please get on it. I really just want to play Bee Bratz again. Now we get to talk about one of my favorite lines ever, Novi Stars. Novi Stars were a line of alien dolls released by MGA in 2012 and only lasting about 2 years. All these dolls had unique designs and their own gimmick. Even the handle could be used as a headband, and each doll came with a glow-in-the-dark stand molded specifically to their feet. If that's not quality, I don't know what is. I actually had quite a few of these. The first one being Allie Electric from 2012. Allie is a green-skinned alien with magenta hair with black in the back and a hair bow, large sparkly Barbie pink eyes, silver heart antennae, and a translucent body covered in glitter. Her face has white and Barbie pink eyeshadow, white and Barbie pink dots, and neon green lips. Her outfit was a single black jean dress with magenta stitching and a magenta rose. She also wore gold ankle boots and a golden backpack. The backpack had a heart button on the side. When pressed, a light would start to glow and change color, which made the doll light up. Really freaking cool, especially in a dark room. Her pet is this green thing with pink wings named High Def. This doll is one of my personal favorites. I do wish she had a little more leg articulation, actually that applies to all of them, but she is stunning and the light up gimmick is just so fun. S tier. Next up is Universe from 2012. Una is a blue alien with white hair with one sky blue and one royal blue streak, silver curled antennae, lavender and violet eyeshadow with matching eye dots, icy blue sparkly eyes, brooded eyelashes with silver glitter, and her legs fade into yellow. Her translucent body is filled with water and glitter. Her outfit is a silver and sky blue bubble dress with royal blue platform heel boots. Her pet is this demon-looking thing named Molecule. Out of the core 4, Una has always been my favorite. Something about the blue and white has her really stand out, especially since she's the only one out of the core 4 who doesn't have any pink on her. She's so beautiful. S tier. Next up is Ari Rama from 2012. Ari is a pearl pink alien with a split dyed lavender and violet hair in two huge curly buns with one long strand coming down, cerulean sparkly eyes, rooted eyelashes with cerulean glitter, lavender and violet eyeshadow and eye dots, star antennae, bubblegum pink lips, and a super sparkly body. Her single outfit consists of a jean one piece, a translucent yellow smock, a white belt with two hearts, and violet ankle boots. She comes with an air dome and her pet O2. Ari's gimmick is that she's scented. She has this fruit gum kind of smell to her, but it did fade pretty quick, which isn't that uncommon for scented toys. I do love Ari, but she's definitely my least favorite of the core four. I love how they gave her giant curly hair poofs. You just don't see that level of texture in doll hair too often. I also remember her glitter not coming off too easily either. She did shed a little bit, but that glitter was on there good. It was kind of sad that her gimmick would wear off pretty quick, but that's an issue with most scented toys, so I can't fault her too much for that. A tier, but a very high A tier. And finally for the core 4 is Maytalic, also from 2012. May is a shiny pink robot with aqua sparkly eyes, aqua and silver eyeshadow and eye dots, bubblegum pink lips, and large cones for ears. Because she's a robot, her Miku-esque pigtails are more of a wig rather than rooted, and this also extends to her bow-shaped antennae. May is the only one of the core 4 who did not come with removable shoes, rather having molded-on roller skates. She also doesn't come with an outfit, but rather a single gingham skirt with a large bubblegum pink bow. The bow I remember ripping off pretty quickly. She also came with her pet bear 8-Bit. May's gimmick is that she could talk. One press of her right ear, and she would say a number of phrases. The cool thing is that they applied a bunch of effects, such as vocoding and stuttering, to make her sound more like a robot. It sounded pretty cool. She didn't have a lot of phrases, and they were very 2012, but I would not have had it any other way. I also wish they released more clothing options for May and gave her proper feet rather than her molded-on roller skates. That and more wigs. Maybe that could have happened if the line lasted a bit longer, but I still love her as she is. A tier. Next up is Nita Light, the first character to be released after the Core 4 in 2012. Nita came with the Energy Pod playset, a bottle of soda, metallic pink and silver headphones, and a magazine. I won't really talk about the playset here, that's a video for another time. I'm just here to focus on the doll itself. Nita here is a crystal clear alien with a large white head, orchid hair, zigzag antennae, slate blue sparkly eyes, baby pink and violet eyeshadow and eye dots, and bubblegum pink lips. Her outfit is this medium gray jumpsuit with big straps and a silver belt, as well as black sparkly ankle boots. Nita's gimmick is that her head glows in the dark. I'll admit it's pretty cool, but it's a little freaky that only her head glows, especially in a very dark room. I also wish they released at least one line of Nita separate from the Energy Pod. Again, maybe something that could have happened if the line lasted longer. Either way, she goes in S tier. Next, we have Mally Tasker from 2012. Mally is a white alien with long black hair with lemon yellow streaks, two-toned eyes, planet-shaped antennae, neon violet and Barbie pink eyeshadow, sky blue lips and eye dots, silver glitter eyelashes, and 4 arms. Her outfit is a teal, black, and lemon yellow kimono dress, and she also comes with a teal brush, black and lemon yellow heels, and a metallic blue bracelet. Her pet is a grumpy spider thing by the name of 4.0. Mally actually has 2 gimmicks tied to her 4 arms. One is that her arms are made out of a rubber-esque material that can stretch, and the other is that they can glow in the dark. While this doll is absolutely beautiful, especially with her two-toned eyes, she does lose some points for her arms being made out of a rubberized plastic. While the material used is of really good quality, overstretching can lead to tearing, which could result in Mally at best losing fingers, which is what happened to mine, or at worst, losing all of her arms. This is especially true since her arms connect to the same point on her body, and unlike other Novistars dolls, they do not come off. Granted, it takes a lot of stretching in order to do so, but I'd much rather not risk it, especially as the doll ages. She is still super pretty though, so she'll go in A tier. The last Novistars doll I had was Tula Toned from 2012. Tula is a crystal clear doll with a large bubblegum pink head with blue and indigo triangles, one royal blue and one rose pink eye, long navy blue and white hair, magenta eyelashes, dusty pink lips, moon-shaped antennae, large coral and violet wings, and a large magenta tail. Her outfit is this navy blue and black, almost gothic dress and navy blue heels. Her pet is a bat creature by the name of Vortex. Toola's gimmick is that her legs are filled with quote-unquote cosmic goo. Her right leg is filled with a royal blue goo, and her left leg is filled with a magenta goo. I will admit it's pretty mesmerizing to watch the goo flow through her legs. My biggest issue is that it wasn't uncommon for her legs to split along the seams and for the goo to spill out. This is what happened to my Toola. The seams are really small, so it was really hard to find the split. Her wings and tail also popped off constantly, which was very annoying. She was definitely my least favorite Novi Stars doll, but I still played with her a ton, and I miss her now. A tier. Also, MGA, if anyone who works for MGA or knows anyone who works for MGA is watching this, please bring back Novi Stars, please! The next series is Equestria Girls, the fashion doll spin-off line of My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, aka G4 of MLP. The first doll we will be talking about comes from the second movie, Rainbow Rocks, and is the Rarity Doll and Pony set from 2014. Rarity comes with a rainbow-fied brushable pony, a rainbow keytar, a brush, and a backstage pass, aka a trading card. Rarity's outfit consists of a jean coat with a metallic rainbow underneath, a metallic purple miniskirt, and violet ankle boots. She also has a silver necklace/shoulder plate. Rarity has white skin, pony ears, sky blue eyes, her cutie mark over her left eye, long violet hair with yellow and pink streaks, and bright pink lips. I remember the Equestria Girls feeling super cheap for the price, so the quality is definitely not the greatest. It wasn't the worst, but it wasn't the greatest either. And just like with Monster High, I will be looking at these dolls as their own thing as opposed to either being a part of a movie or a spin-off of G4. Rarity is alright. She's definitely a lot more stylized than her previous dolls, but still lacks a lot of that intricate detail that her contemporaries had. Remember, Novi Stars had come out around the same time, and of course Bratz and Monster High had unique fashion and designs back then. What this Rarity needs is a few more hair accessories, maybe a belt, a headset, stuff like that. Little details to make her more glam, especially given that this is Rarity, the fashionista of Ponyville. C tier. Barely, but C tier. So this next one is a set that came with 5 dolls and was a Toys R Us exclusive, the Canterlot High Pep Rally set from 2013. This set came with Applejack, Rarity, Vice Principal Luna, Rainbow Dash, and Fluttershy. It's really strange that Pinkie Pie wasn't included. Anyway, let's go down the list one by one, starting with Applejack. Applejack comes in a molded cherry red one piece, a cherry red and white skirt with apples that for some reason I still have, and white cowgirl boots, as well as a pink and white pom-pom. Just the one, though. In fact, all of them only come with a single pom-pom for some reason. This was during an era of Equestria Girls where the dolls didn't have feet, but rather pegs similar to Bratz. But Equestria Girls arguably did it better. Their legs were hard plastic, and they wore boots, so the legs didn't move when you put on their shoes. Definitely did score some points for that, if you ask me. Back to AJ. She had tangerine skin, yellow-green eyes, blonde hair tied up in a ponytail, sparkly dark orange eyeshadow, cherry red lips, and her cutie mark was under her right cheek. Shockingly, she's missing her iconic hat. Why is it that every release of G4 Applejack didn't come with her hat? It's like part of her character. Anyway, I'm just gonna get this out of the way. All these dolls suffer from same face syndrome. Their faces pretty much all look identical, including VP Luna. Yeah, it's pretty bad. As for AJ herself, I just don't vibe with this doll. First off, her top is molded on, which I don't like. Second, she's missing her hat. And third, again, the quality. She just does not look or feel good. Especially because her arms are rubberized, but her legs are like a hard plastic. It's really weird feeling. Anyway, unfortunately, she goes in F tier. Next up is Rarity. Rarity is just a reskin of Applejack, but with violet replacing the red, violet hair, her skirt having diamonds, and strapped boots. There's not really a whole lot else I can say that I didn't already say about Applejack. Same face syndrome, poor quality, not really much else I can say. F tier. Next is Vice Principal Luna, who was the whole reason I even wanted this pack as a 12-year-old Pegasister, as, if I remember correctly, at this time this was the only way you could get a Luna doll. Luna has exactly the same face as everyone else, but unlike the rest of the dolls, she has a full dress that isn't molded on. Her dress is a sleeveless sport dress with indigo and white stripes, moons, and a sky blue belt. And that's it. Her boots are sky blue with navy heels and white laces. She's definitely the best doll of the pack by far, but that's really not saying much. And really the only reason she's the best doll is because she's the only one who doesn't have molded on clothes. I do kind of like her dress though. Something about the pattern I just enjoy. This does kind of bring up a bit of a question I have. Why is Luna even in this set? Don't get me wrong, I love Princess Luna. This seems like such a strange set to include her in, especially because this set doesn't include the Queen of Pep herself, Pinkie Pie. I thought that was just such an odd choice. I personally would have included Luna in a set with Celestia. Call it, I don't know, Canterlot High Rulers set or something along those lines. Why in this? D tier. Next up is Rainbow Dash. Again, more or less the same arguments with Applejack and Rarity. Actually, I can make these same arguments about all of these dolls with the exception of Luna, as they're all basically just reskins of each other. The only thing interesting about Rainbow Dash in particular in this set is she's the only one to not wear boots, but rather these high-topped winged sneakers. Honestly, that does seem more appropriate for Rainbow Dash, but that's really the only good thing I can say about her. F tier. And finally, for this set, we have Fluttershy. Same arguments as before. Just like with Luna, I would have not included Fluttershy. I know she's technically a cheerleader in a handful of episodes in Friendship is Magic, but she just doesn't have what it means to be a cheerleader. And I mean no disrespect to Fluttershy, I just think that like Pinkie or Twilight would have been a better fit. Something else that's a bit annoying about this set is, slight spoiler for the first film, the Pegasi ponies of the main six and Twilight get wings in their human forms. So, in the toys, all of the Pegasi and Alicorns come with a set of translucent sparkly wings that match the pony. But this set only comes with one, and they're blue. There should be like 3 sets of wings, one for Rainbow Dash, one for Fluttershy, and one for Luna. The blue set wouldn't even really matter too much for Luna or Rainbow Dash, but Fluttershy doesn't have a lick of blue on her, so the wings should be either pink or yellow. I suppose it does make sense to make the wings blue, since 2 out of 3 of the dolls who would have wings are blue, or blue adjacent I guess, but they should include more wings. They're just a sheet of plastic. They couldn't have been that expensive to make. They already cut a ton of corners with the set anyway. Anyway, F tier. Next we have the first standalone Pinkie from 2013. I'm just going to refer to these as the first edition playlines just to make things a bit easier. Anyway, Pinkie is a bubblegum pink doll with long curly magenta hair, sky blue eyes and magenta makeup, a white molded on halter top, a sky blue skirt with a mesh and silver bubbles, and magenta pink boots with medium yellow laces. She comes with a sky blue headband with a medium yellow rose, a bubblegum pink brush, a sheet of stickers, and a club card, aka a trading card. Is it bad that I kind of like her? I know she's super cheap and comes with the molded on clothes, but maybe it's just the nostalgia talking, but I kind of think she's cute. Obviously she's not going to compete with Novi Stars or even Barbie of that era, but I kind of sort of like her. I don't know. I do remember some of the Equestria Girl dolls having a different material for their hair that made them extremely susceptible to fraying and knotting. Pinkie was unfortunately one of said dolls. I believe what happened is that Hasbro, in an attempt to replicate Pinkie's iconic curls, used either a super cheap saran or some form of poly. It did make her hair floofy for sure, but led to a lot of knotting and fraying. It's actually worse than another doll that I had from the series, but we'll get to that. Anyway, despite my nostalgia, she'll have to go in D tier. Next up is the Principal Celestia doll and pony set from 2013. This set comes with a figure of Princess Celestia with a removable gem and brushable tail, a white brush, a yellow purse, and a set of large translucent pink wings. Celestia herself was a white doll with bubblegum pink, sky blue, lilac and seafoam green hair, lilac eyes, sky blue eyeshadow, her cutie mark over her left cheek, bubblegum pink lips, a bubblegum pink dress with medium yellow stripes and suns, and bubblegum pink boots with dark magenta bows and yellow centers. Really, the figure is the highlight of this set, but we're not here to talk about the figure. The doll itself is fine, I guess. I had the same problem with VP Luna. Nothing about Celestia makes her seem like a principal. She looks like just every other student. Compare this to her ponies. The ponies tend to be large and majestic, sometimes even sparkly. Something about the ponies gave off a vibe that Celestia was indeed a princess and ruler of Equestria. Nothing about her doll screams, "I am the leader of Canterlot High." D tier. She also comes with 3 hair extensions, 1 crimped, 1 curled, and 1 tinseled, 8 hair clips, a sky blue brush, a sheet of stickers, and a trading card. Remember when I said one of the dolls had really bad hair issues? This was the doll I was talking about. Her hair feels like it was made out of poly, which is extremely problematic for dolls with long hair because it frays and knots like you would not believe. So, yeah, unfortunately her hair did eventually have to get cut. Not only that, but why Rainbow Dash? As much as I love Rainbow Dash, a long-haired doll for hair play? I would have expected that more for like Rarity rather than Rainbow Dash. I have a feeling it's probably because of the rainbow hair. Also, her wings are yellow and not blue. How do you mess that up? F tier. And lastly, for Equestria Girls, we have the first edition Playline Twilight Sparkle from 2013. Twilight is a lilac doll with violet hair with magenta streaks, lilac eyes, sky blue eyeshadow, magenta lips, a magenta molded top, a white and lavender gingham shirt with her cutie mark on it, her cutie mark on her left cheek, and magenta boots with purple argyle on them. She comes with a set of blue translucent wings, a lilac brush, a sheet of stickers, and a club card. I'm not a huge fan of this one. I think she's super boring, and again, I have issues with the wings. So, the alicorns are supposed to come with large wings, while the Pegasi come with smaller wings. Twilight comes with these teeny tiny little blue wings, despite her being an alicorn by this point. I'm guessing it's because she was one of the first ones that Hasbro released, and they didn't really know what they were doing at that point, but it is weird in retrospect to see Fluttershy with bigger wings than Twilight. Other than that, there's just not really a whole lot I can say about her. F tier. The next line is a brand of small dolls known as the Soda Pop Girls, part of the Yummyland brand by MGA. These dolls came packaged in bottles based on old-fashioned glass soda bottles. Each doll was fruit-themed and even scented like said fruit. I can see where MGA got the idea for Ari Roma later on. I had 2 of these dolls. The first was one of the cream dolls, Oriana Orange, released in 2008. 3, 2, 1. Oriana is a pale doll with light warm brown hair, sky blue eyes, and sparkly bubblegum pink lips. Her outfit came with a tank dress with a tangerine top, blood orange skirt, and an aqua bow. Her shoes are molded into her feet and are tangerine sandals with aqua bows. She came with a tangerine fuzzy stole, an orange pet cat with a very derpy face, a headband with an orange slice on it, a mini orange hairbrush, and orange cream soda that housed an orange scented lip gloss. The doll itself was even scented like oranges, and I remember the smell lasting a while and being pleasant enough. I actually really like this doll. She's super cute and well made. She does lack articulation, but I can give her a pass based on her size. She does lose a few points for having molded on shoes, but it's not the end of the world. I'll put her in A tier. The other one came with the Soda Shop playset, but we'll be focusing on the doll, Sarah Strabella, from 2008. Sarah is a pale doll with blonde hair, emerald eyes, and cherry red lips. Her outfit is a lime green dress with a strawberry on it and a white apron. Her molded shoes are cherry red. This doll is also super adorable. The green and red color scheme reminds me a lot of a strawberry, actually. If anything, the color scheme to me is a bit reversed, as I think her dress should be red with green accents rather than green and then her having red accents, but nitpicks. See, I can't exactly remember how she smelled because I completely forgot I even had this doll until I started looking up pictures for this video. I mean, I did have these dolls a very, very long time ago, and my memory isn't exactly what you call good. Anyway, she'll go into B tier because she lacks the intricacy of Oriana. Next line is a more recent one, Hairdorables. Hairdorables was a line of miniature ultra stylized dolls released by Just Play in 2018 and then were discontinued in 2021. These dolls came in a cardboard box and then later a reusable case. These were surprise dolls, so you had no idea which ones you would get. I had 3 of these. The first one I had was the Series 5 After School Fun Creative Callie from 2020. What is with these companies and the long-ass names? Callie is a medium dark-skinned doll with violet and lilac hair, olive green eyes, mint eyeshadow, raspberry lips, a tan and white shirt with Vinegar Metro patterns on it, pastel patterned pants, and bubblegum pink sneakers. She came with a stand, a robotic cat, and a hair extension with a lime green and violet pixel chevron design, hence the name of the line, Hair Art Series. Callie is really cute. Her outfit is kinda hideous though. None of the colors really go together, and the images I found, it's really hard to tell what the pattern on her pants is, and I really can't remember what it was. The doll itself is cute, but her outfit in this set is definitely not that, so she'll go in B tier. The next Hairdorables is the longest hair ever Callie from 2020. Callie now sported insanely long violet and lilac crimped hair, teal eyeshadow, shiny Barbie pink lips, an ancient Egypt-inspired one piece, Barbie pink and gold heels, a large violet and magenta necklace, a matching headpiece, a lilac barrette, a gold comb, and a stand. The stand could even attach to the lid of the container, allowing her 10-inch hair to flow all the way down. When they said this is the longest hair ever, they were not kidding. The issue is that, much like with the long-haired Rainbow Dash, the hair quality was super poor. It actually felt like it was made out of a similar material even. Same argument on how having a long-haired doll with crappy hair is a bad idea. Other than that, I think she's super cute. I'm not sure what's with Just Play's obsession with making Callie Egyptian, as this line and the Masquerade line both had her in Egyptian-inspired outfits, but okay. It's probably just because it's easy. I'll put her in C tier. The last Hairdorables doll that I had was Catwalk from Series 1 from 2018. Cat is a pale doll with long blonde hair with coral pink tips, magenta eyes, powder pink lips, a tunic with a bunch of dogs, a pair of denim shorts, and 2 boots that look like sneakers with high socks with pom-poms. She came with a medium yellow frisbee and a pet dog that had a leash that could be attached to her arm, so it looked like she was walking the dog. She didn't really come with a stand, which was super annoying, as, much like most other dolls, these dolls can't stand on their own. Similar to Callie, the doll itself is cute, but I'm not a huge fan of the outfit. It's mostly the tunic. It's just a bit too cluttered, and the neutral tones blend a little bit too well into her hair, at least according to stock images. The big poofs on her shoes look really dumb as well. I'll put her in C tier. Of course, growing up as a girl in the 2000s, I had my fair share of Disney dolls. The first one I have is the Animators Collection Elsa Mini Doll Playset from 2020. The Animators Collection is a series of dolls that were designed by actual animators at Walt Disney Studios to look as closely to their in-movie counterparts as possible. Most of the time, these Animators Collection dolls are actually quite large, but they also made these little mini dolls as well. Elsa here is a pale-skinned doll with platinum blonde hair, royal blue eyes, and molded-on icy blue leggings. She comes with 2 dresses, a sky and royal blue dress with cherry red straps and a black top, her daytime outfit, which she's currently wearing, and a sky blue nightgown with royal blue detailing, her night outfit, if you will. She also comes with black flats, a bed, a teddy bear, a small brush, and a figure of Olaf, all of which come in a reusable case. Even though I don't really like Frozen, I know, shocking, I really do like this doll. Everything feels really nice, and she's just really adorable. My only real complaints are that for some reason she only has knee joints and no elbow joints, and her knee joints do feel pretty loose and don't seem to hold their position super well. Other than that, I'll put her in A tier. The other Animators Collection doll I currently have is the Jasmine Mini Doll Playset, also from 2020. Jasmine is a tanned doll with chestnut eyes, light pink lips, long black hair, a turquoise tunic with paisley patterns, teal pants, and teal flats. She comes with a sparkly bobble-headed Raja, who's her pet tiger, a magic carpet-inspired cushion, a teal bowl for Raja, a seafoam green and gold temple, a gold pet brush, and a lavender brush, all contained within a lavender reusable case. Pretty much all of my commentary about this doll is pretty much the same as Elsa. I think she looks stunning, but again, leg joints don't feel the greatest, and for some reason she doesn't have arm articulation. Pretty much everything I said about Elsa rings true here. I think she looks absolutely stunning, but again, the lack of arm articulation and the slightly cheap leg joints definitely keep her out of S tier, so she'll go in A tier. Next up is the absolutely massive Playdate Rapunzel from 2022. This is one of those 32-inch dolls that is like the size of a 3-year-old. No joke, this doll is about half my height. Yes, I am super short. Anyway, I got her to OOAK her into like a modern goth or alt look and just kind of never finished it. She's been sitting in my closet at home for like a year now. Anyway, this Jumbo Rapunzel is a pale-skinned doll with super long blonde hair, yellow-green eyes, powder pink lips, a violet and lilac dress, lilac flats, and a gold crown. She also comes with a large pastel pink brush. She is articulated, which I appreciate. What I don't appreciate is how cheap she is in comparison to her price. I understand that she is very big, but she feels super hollow and plasticky, more so than a doll should be. And worse, once again, we gotta talk about the hair. The hair feels and looks like saran, but it's like the cheapest saran you can get, which of course leads to extreme knotting and fraying that is so severe that many people, myself included, had to resort to cutting her hair. Not even boil washing could fix her rat's nest. The kicker was definitely the price. I think I spent about $45 on her when she came out in 2022, which is what I would consider to be the extent of what I would pay for a doll like this. But some people were spending upwards of $60 or more on her. That is way overpriced for the quality that you get. She goes in D tier. Next up is another Frozen doll, this one being the Anna Sparkle doll from 2013. Anna is a pale-skinned doll with natural red hair, pale pine green lips, and a molded-on black and aqua top with a sparkly magenta center, hence the name, the Anna Sparkle doll. She comes with a blue skirt with traditional-looking flowers, black ankle boots, a translucent magenta tiara, and a matching magenta cape. This doll was alright. Quality was okay, doesn't have a lot of articulation, which is a bummer. There's not really a whole lot I can say about her. She's just kinda mid. I'll put her in D tier. Next, we have the other Frozen Sparkle doll, that being Elsa, also released in 2013. Elsa is a super pale-skinned doll with platinum blonde hair, icy blue eyes and eyeshadow, powder pink lips, and a molded-on icy blue and white top. She comes with a sky blue skirt with snowflakes, a pair of translucent blue heels, a translucent blue tiara, and a mesh cape with glittery snowflakes. I don't really have anything new to add to Elsa that I haven't already said about Anna. The quality is decent, she's just really boring. I will admit I do prefer Elsa over Anna in terms of design and execution, but very, very, very slightly. She'll go in D tier. The last Disney and Frozen doll is the Playline Kristoff, also from 2013. Kristoff is a pale-skinned doll with molded-on dirty blonde hair, a molded-on slate top, and molded-on gray pants. He came with a slate gray hat, a slate gray tunic with red and light gray trim, a raspberry red belt, and warm gray boots. Same thing, this doll is extremely mid. He's also a little bit uggo. I think they mess with his facial proportions too much. His eyes are too small and his nose is way too big. Like, compare him to the Disney Store Kristoffs. They look infinitely better than this weird-ass looking Mattel doll. I get it, he's a budget doll, but I've also seen budget dolls, even from this era, that look infinitely better than this. Also, what was Mattel's excuse for giving him molded-on pants? Like, come on. I can get, like, the molded tops and all that stuff, but molded pants on a boy doll? And it's not even a bathing suit? Like, come on. It's not that hard. There's no excuse for this. He's going in F tier. Next up, we have the JoJo Siwa JoJo's Closet doll from 2019. This doll is quite large, at about 18 inches, with pale skin, mid-length blonde hair, cerulean eyes, and a large multicolored jumpsuit. She also comes with a large bow, a pair of sky blue and white high tops, and a brush. I don't have the bow or brush since I bought her used at a thrift store. The bow she's currently wearing is one that I actually made myself. The doll itself is pretty alright. Quality's decent, joints feel pretty solid, hair's not bad either. I could see a young JoJo fan being really into this doll. The outfit is a little bit all over the place, but I do feel like that's pretty on brand, and I don't hate the outfit. I'll put her in B tier. Next up is Nanana Surprise, a series of surprise cloth dolls released by MGA in 2019, and to my knowledge is still ongoing, but I think the line is slowing down. 3, 2, These dolls are a bit different than your traditional fashion doll. Instead of being made of hard plastic with rooted hair, Nanana Surprise dolls are cloth dolls with wire in them, and the hair is rooted to the hat. Despite the name, some do come in surprise toy form and others don't. It really just depends on the series. And I have 2 of these Nanana Surprise dolls, one that was a surprise and one that was not. The first is Melanie Maud from Series 4, released in 2020. Melanie is a pale-skinned doll with indigo eyes, indigo hair, an indigo bunny hood, a magenta flower on her right eye, cherry red lips, a sky blue, indigo, and lilac tie-dye shirt dress with a white bunny in its center, black floral boots, and comes with an indigo bunny bag with a white daisy over its right eye. I'll admit, when I bought this doll, I had no idea she was going to be a cloth doll. Let me tell you, opening her up was quite the surprise, especially because there was confetti, like, everywhere. Anyway, the doll itself is really cute and is of nice quality, which is a hallmark of MGA. She's also very smooshy. See? My only real complaint is that her shoes don't really stay on very well, but other than that, that's really about it. She's super hella cute, so she'll go in A tier. The other Nanana Surprise doll that I have is Sierra Foxtail, part of the Camping line from 2022, which is, believe it or not a surprise line. Sierra is a light tan doll with long orange and red hair, similar to a red fox's fur, a red fox hat, a cream-colored puff jacket with tangerine and natural red fur, a matching puff skirt, a white Camp Nanana tank, and brown fox boots. Her eyes are teal and her lips are coral. She comes with an absolutely adorable little fox sleeping bag that the doll can fit into, a powder pink pillow with a mountain and a sunrise, and a tangerine fox brush. This doll is one of the cutest in my collection. Her clothes are really nice, her sleeping bag is really nice, her sleeping bag can even roll up, just like a real one. I do wish the brush she came with was a bit bigger, and again, shoes slip off a lot, but other than that, I think she's perfect. S tier. Next doll is the Winx Club Deluxe Fashion Bloom doll from 2012. Bloom is a pale-skinned doll with natural, almost fiery red hair, sky blue eyes, and huge sky blue and magenta wings. Her outfit is a 2-piece puffy sleeve top and miniskirt in Barbie pink and a metallic cerulean blue. She also has cerulean heels and a magenta brush. This doll's outfit and especially wings are beautiful. The face kinda leaves a bit to be desired, but in fairness, I am using stock images since I no longer have the doll. I remember the quality not being the greatest, and she may have lost an arm or a leg, but that also could have been a different doll. One of these last 3, either this one, the Cutie Pop Chiffon, or the Lottie Da doll, lost an arm or a leg. I know one of them lost a limb, I just don't remember which one. It sucks because the wings, which are removable by the way, they're so beautiful. They look like stained glass. But the rest of the doll unfortunately weighs her down. She'll go in C tier. The next doll is the Cutie Pops Chiffon. I think that's how you say her name. From 2012. Cutie Pops was a short-lived line of dolls released by Jada Toys in 2012 and discontinued 1 year later. These dolls' main gimmick was that certain parts of them could be swapped or removed. These dolls came with multiple hair pieces, little charms, or pops, as they were called, and even multiple eyes that could be placed in their heads. Each doll line also had some sort of a theme, with this first line being themed to sweets. The only one I ever had was Chiffon, or Eclair as she was known as outside of the US for some strange reason. Chiffon is a pale-skinned doll with yellow blonde hair, removable pigtails, removable slate blue eyes with heart lashes, very faint heart blush, Barbie pink lips, a pastel pink gingham dress with a cyan belt and trim, and white boots. She came with a bunch of cupcake and heart pops and pastel yarn pigtails. I'll be honest, even as a kid I thought this doll was kinda uggo. I'm not sure if it's her weird eyes, especially when they're not in their sockets, her oversized head and stick body, or the overabundance of pastels, but I really just don't vibe with her design. I will give Jada some credit. When you put the pops in their spots, they stay in good. A little too good, as I remember her eyes in particular being very hard to remove. The amount of fingernails I broke as a kid, oh my god. The quality was alright. The joints didn't feel the greatest, and again, knee joints, but no elbow joints. Which is especially weird because I found a prototype image where she has elbow joints. Why did they remove them? I don't know. Anyway, she'll go in D tier. And finally, the last doll we'll be talking about, the final doll I had that I remember, and it qualifies for this list, is the Lottie Doll Cyan as Peppermint Pose from 2012. Lottie Doll was a line of fashion dolls created by Spin Master in 2012. Each doll had a theme of something based on the series. The one I had was part of the Sweet Party line, a line where the dolls were dressed in Sweets-inspired outfits. I swear, if I had a nickel for every Sweets-inspired doll I got in 2012, I'd have 2 nickels. Which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice, right? Seriously, I just finished talking about Cutie Pops, which had a Sweets-based doll that was released around the same time. Anyway, getting back on track, the line was discontinued in the late 2010s without any known reason or fanfare. If I had to guess, it was probably due to low sales and a shifting market, but I really can't tell you for certain. Getting back to the doll I had, Cyan had pale skin, blonde and Barbie pink crimped hair pulled into 2 ponytails, mint green eyes with white stripes, Barbie pink freckles, a mint and Barbie pink dress and chevron leggings, and Barbie pink and clear bows that were shaped like wrapped mints. She also came with a mint and Barbie pink present, an activity book, and stickers. So, I was looking around at other Lottie Doll dolls, and now I can officially say this one is my least favorite one so far. Don't get me wrong, I don't hate this doll, but in comparison to Cyan's other looks, this is definitely one of her weaker ones. The others have better mixes of colors and just more interesting hairstyles. This one relies too heavily on pastels, especially in comparison to the rest of the lines. I do think she had some good elements, such as her striped eyes and wrapped mint bows. I'm just really not a fan of the excessive use of pastels. As for the quality, it was alright. Her head felt way too big for her body, so she always felt like she was gonna flop over. And again, why does she have knee joints but no elbow joints? Otherwise, she's okay. I'll put her in C tier. Also, I just want to mention this because I'm rather surprised that these dolls didn't have any sort of controversy. A lot of people were going after dolls such as Barbie and Monster High for being too thin and a bad influence on little girls. Just about every doll around that time was caught in the crosshairs of this controversy. Lottie dolls are insanely thin, even thinner than Barbie or Monster High. Even as a kid, I noticed that. Now, I'm not saying I want these dolls to be controversial. I understand what they were going for in terms of stylization, and I do think that most of the Barbie body controversy was a bunch of hoopla. That is a video topic for another day. I'm just saying that I was rather surprised that these dolls weren't called out based on how sensitive parents were back then. And you finally made it to the end. Let me know what y'all think. I know this one was pretty long and probably a bit boring to people who aren't doll collectors. If any of you guys had these dolls, feel free to share your stories in the comments below. Anyway, that's all from me today. Peace, love, pretend I'm doing a heart, and RoxD, and hopefully I'll be seeing you guys all next week. Bye!